Hey everybody, and welcome to my In 5 series on the MPC where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Jay Sprunger writes in and asks if you hit your maximum limit on the MPC for how many instruments you can have, which is 8, can you do anything to like get an extra instrument out of it? And the short answer is no. There's a few things you could potentially do. So really what comes to mind is if you got a plugin in here, if like a quick one would be if you are using the drum plugin and you've just used like kick or something, you could switch over to using the drum synth multi and collapse that down. That will give you 8 drum synth plugins in one, but then you can't play them tonally. So that probably isn't really what you're looking for. You're probably more looking for if you've got a plugin like, I don't know, let's say we got OPX4 running and you're like, I just want another sound out of this. Honestly, the only two things that come to mind would be one, you could come in and resample this and turn it in that sound into a key group. Especially if you're not doing like a lot of things where you have like legato or things that are making it slide up and down or whatever, you could come into your sampler and switch your input to resample left and right over here. That will allow you to then go hit the button to resample this as a key group, and you can pick what your note range is, how many steps you want and things. Resampling it will then consume memory, obviously, for this, but you'll have a key group that you can come back to, and then you can go change out what you want to use that plugin for something else once you have it as a key group. The only other thing that really comes to mind is you could do automation and automate some settings so that if you had like this sound, you could come in and then automate some of your different effects for the track. So, we could just come in and really change up some values. And I don't know, if you had these recorded onto your automation layer, you could then have something where you're like, oh, this sounds much different. Like in here, like this is different. And we're seeing the little asterisk there. It's letting us know that it's different. So you could take that sound and change the different components and values of it to get a second sound out of it. I just don't know how much of a change you're looking for, but I would say if you want to switch this out completely from an OPX4 to Jura, you're not going to be able to do that. You only have 8 effects. So I really think probably the best way to do this is record to a key group, and you can always switch it back to what you needed it to be at the time to render it out as a stem or something to work with in the future, or render it to an audio track or something. That'll certainly help free up some things. But yeah, I understand it makes it hard to go back to and make changes too. So I don't know if that totally helps you or is what you're looking for information, but I would say look at key groups, look at automation to change the sound quality and values and parameters. And besides that, maybe get another MPC or start looking at using your computer to offload some of those plugin effects and open it up so you can get some more. Anyway, thanks for the question, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.